Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's BBO Weekly Free Instant Tournament. Sorry, it's a bit late this week, but hopefully you've had a chance to play it already. And as you can see, the reason it's late is because I'm away. But we'll give it a go anyway. Here's board one, and you can see we've got 17 points. 5-4-2-2. Normally, I'm quite tempted to open this sort of hand, one no trump, but 5-4-2-2 and treat it as balance. But these aces here and not in what would be the trump suit spades don't mean to make me think that this is better to open as one spade and rebid two diamonds if we can. So I'm going to open one spade and see what happens. Double and partner goes four spades, which is double is takeout, obviously. And partner's four spades is essentially preemptive. So I'm obviously going to pass, and we're playing four spades. So let's see, nine's dead, and partner has a very suitable shape. There must be a reasonable chance that the king of hearts is in the west hand for this takeout double. We've got 10 trumps between us. It's possible that they're going to break 3-0, which is slightly awkward because I like to rush three diamonds in dummy, but I don't need to if I can set up the hearts. So meanwhile, we'll race, and then we'll have a look and see how the spades are breaking. They are breaking 3-0. But I don't think much alternative to do that. I have to hope that it's suitably favourable. I want to keep some flexibility for moving between the hands. Play king of spades or away, and then come to a big spade. Let's throw a heart away already, which is a good sign. And another heart. So now we can play. So we've already seen three hearts from West. Remember, there were 5 in dummy, 2 in my hand, 7. And we've seen 3 from West and 1 from East, so 4 of theirs. So only 2 more out. Yet there's a king, so the jack's going to fall. It will fall under the queen now. They played a club, which takes the finesse for me. So I can ruff 2 diamonds in dummy and throw one on the queen of hearts, making the rest of the tricks. So I shall just claim 12 tricks. 480, 75%, so quite a few other people will have done the same thing. You couldn't make any more, but it was difficult for your opponents to stop you making that many. On to board 2, 10, 11. So this is a balanced 16 count with 5 hearts, and this one is, you don't have a rebid essentially. With the 5-4-2-2, you could always rebid your 4-card suit if you needed to, but here you don't have a rebid. If you open 1 heart, which promises 5 hearts, you don't really have a rebid. So we open this hand in the robot system, 1 no trump. The 2 clubs from the opponent says they're single suited, not necessarily clubs. They've got a suit somewhere, and those 3 clubs is a minor transfer showing 6+ diamonds. Well, I actually think that I'm going to make 6 tricks in diamonds. I know they're probably leading clubs against me, but for me, I take a chance on 3 no trumps here. Sure, 3 diamonds is the safe bid, but I think in the long run, 3 no trumps is the winner. They are leading clubs. Partner's got over the jack. Sadly, they don't have any honours in diamonds, but we have the King of Spades as an entry. So we'll have to see what happens. So you have to hope they don't have the diamond breaking. It was the club. What am I going to throw? I'm going to throw a heart away from my hand. Switches to a heart. So the club is a winner. I'm hoping the diamond's a winner. I'm throwing away a spade. The ace of hearts. So they got their 4 tricks. So we need the queen jack of diamonds to fall. So I'm going to play the king of hearts here. So we need the diamonds to be 2-2 essentially, because there was 6 in dummy, 3 in my hand. That's 9. They've got 4, including the queen and jack. Play the ace. And we'll see if they're breaking 2-2. And they are. So now those 3 diamonds are good, the jack of clubs is good, and the ace and king of spades are good. So I can make my 9 tricks and claim. And that's worth 100%. So, I mean, I was certainly gambling there, and that dummy hadn't turned up with a club stop, or diamonds hadn't broken 2-2, but dummy they had to have something to actually bid. They wouldn't just bid with nothing at all, and 6 diamonds. So that's all right. 87.5% so far. It's in first place. Long way to go. We've now got a flat 15 count, which still is 1-0 trump in the robot system. Go 2 diamonds. It's a transfer to hearts. 2 spades from east. Overcall twice, rebiddable spades. I can bid 3 hearts, presumably says I've got 3 or 4, doesn't it? Max says I've got 17 high card points. I'm quite tempted to bid 3 spades, which that doesn't seem to promise. So this is only 3 to 5 hearts. I'm going to bid 3 hearts here because my hand's worth this. 4 hearts, double by east. So that wasn't wonderful. We may have quite a few diamond losers. They got to 4 spades. Well, I think I'm going to double that. Hopefully my 3 aces will make. Find another trick somewhere. So I have to lead. Well, I'm going to try the ace of hearts and see if it will stand up. It does. The odds are the partner promised 5, so east doesn't have any. I'm just going to kill the 9 of hearts by leading the 3. My partner will have king jack. King of clubs is wrong, unfortunately, so we're going to need a diamond trick from partner. King of spades will take the ace. I'm going to play reasonably passively now. I'm going to kill the queen of hearts, so that there anymore. 4 east. So here comes the 6 of clubs. Well, I'm going up with the 8th here. Not risking it being a singleton. I'm going to exit with a club, which turn out well. We still need another trick to beat. And he may have ace, king, queen of diamonds. Now he's putting a spade across to there. So I'm going to throw a heart at this point. King of diamonds. 9 of clubs. 8, king, 5. 7 of clubs, which they're going to rough. What we've got left. Diamonds. Ooh, just scraped and cut them down for 200. It should not be too bad. 64.3%. What's happened? Two off, and some people he was allowed to play in four hearts. How did you get allowed to play in four hearts? By not opening one no trump. Right. Okay, so partners opened one spade. I've got fantastic hand opposite spades. 15, 18 points, 4-card spade support. I've got a singleton heart. I think a splinter bid of 4 hearts is probably, I'm too strong for that. Yeah, 13 to 16 total points. I'm far too strong for a splinter bid. What can partner have for their one spade opening? They've got 5 spades. Assume they've got the queen. Let's check that they got the ace of hearts, and then we can start looking for other things. So we'll go, we may as well go with 4 no trumps. 6 diamonds, an odd number of key cards with a void in diamonds. The odd number of key cards is 1. And the void in diamonds, which is not such good news on sit here, but there are no points in diamonds, 3 points in spades, 4 points so far we know about in hearts. So they've still got some more points, which either must be more hearts on which we can throw clubs, or something that makes clubs good. We know we can make at least 6 spades. The question is, should we bid 7 here? And I think there are so many different ways that 7 can come in that's what I'm going to bid. We'll probably find that partner has 5 spades to the jack, but we haven't found out about the queen of spades. We don't suppose there's any way we can. So 7 spades. And we'll flip over. Here's the king of hearts. Right. So the interesting thing here is that we've got ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8 of spades. 4 and 2 are only low spades. And outside of spades, we've got the ace of hearts off the top, the ace of diamonds off the top, and the ace, king of clubs off the top. So that's 4 top tricks outside of the trump suit. And we have 9 trumps. But if we can get 2 low ruffs, 1 in each hand, then they can't over ruff us, and we can cross ruff 13 tricks. Because obviously we don't have the high cards to make 7 here. We need to make all 9 of our trumps and our 4 side suit cards. And the way we need to get rid of the club loser on the ace of diamonds. So we're going to run the ace of hearts. And when you play a cross ruff, what you want to do is to cash all your side suit winners first. Otherwise, your opponents, the defenders, will discard those suits and eventually ruff your winners when you come to play them. So we're going to play all our winners now. We need 2 rounds of clubs to stand up. 1 round of hearts and 1 round of diamonds. We need to do that. Put the 10 of clubs away there. Now I'm going to cross to the king of clubs. So I've cashed my 4 side suit winners. It's worth noting that the standard lead against a Grand Slam is a trump, and that if they'd led a trump against this Grand Slam, it would not have made. The trump is a safe lead that gives nothing away. Right, so now I need to get 1 low heart ruff. That's all right. I need 1 low ruff in dummy. The club, well, I've only played 1 round of diamonds. I had 6 clubs to start with and only 5 diamonds. So I played 2 rounds of clubs. So the duff looks safe. Right, so now I've got all the top 7 trumps, and I can ruff 3 times in my hand, 4 times in dummy, and make the last 7 tricks. So I can claim 7 spades here. And that's worth 96.4%. It's going. Good. Okay, we'll move on. So we've got another 16-point hand, but obviously this is not going to be a no trump hand of that singleton and the 5-4-3-1 shape. I'll open this 1 spade. 1 no trump from there, which is not forcing because they're a passed hand, but we're still, I think we're too strong for 2 clubs, which would shows 12 to 18, was I bid 3 clubs. It shows 18 to 21 high card points, and I haven't got 18. So it looks like I need to bid 2 clubs. And hope that the robot carries on. 2 diamonds from the robot, shows 5 plus diamonds, 2 minus spades, 6 to 9 high card points. Well, I obviously haven't got diamonds, so we're looking at no trump. If I rebid 2 no trumps here, let's see what the robot will think it is. 17 plus high card points. Yeah. Well, I haven't got that, but I don't want to play in diamonds. They haven't got fit for spades, so I don't think I got much alternative but to bid 2 no trumps here. I go into 3. Right. Let's hope we can make it. But there was no real suitable bid in the robot system. So the 2 of hearts led. You can see that we've got this big misfit, but they're going to win some big heart here. But the 2, hopefully, yeah, the Queen of Hearts is in the east hand. So we've got 2 heart tricks. And now the diamond comes, so I'm going to have to let them. And the Queen of Diamonds, because the robots played the king, they played the queen if they had it. 10, so the jack is over here. Probably the king is over here. Do we want to do anything now? Can we do anything else? Who's got the king of clubs is the question. You'll notice there's not many entries to dummy, and at some point I'm going to play the queen of clubs. I'll try and make the jack of clubs an entry to dummy. But if I play, yes, I think if I play the queen of spades, this hand wins, and they don't really have a safe exit card. Right. So now they're doing this. Will they play the queen? I thought not. But nobody still has a safe exit card. Right, so I think I've got to play the queen of clubs here. Just to give them their 4th trick. Right, so now I've got an entry to dummy. They played their heart. So now we know that the queen of hearts is in this hand. Jack of spades is in this hand. We're not making this contract. Question is, can we just get out for 1 off? Because there'll be some other people in 3 no trumps here. So this hand gains the. We don't want this hand to gain the lead. We want this hand to gain the lead because they can't do anything bad to us. So let's see if we can eliminate clubs. So the jack. Hearts, they don't have any clubs in that hand, so we now know that we can finesse against the 10 of clubs. because the queen and king have gone. So I'm not going to play the ace of diamonds at this point because that will set up a winner in the west hand. You know that west has the queen of diamonds. So unless the queen of diamonds is falling under the ace, which I don't think it is, it's sort of finesse. This hand's going to have to throw some spades. And I'm going to play the ace of clubs. The heart away. The ace, eight of diamonds has gone from there. So this looks like I've got to exit with a spade. This hand seems to have kept the queen of diamonds and three spades. So I'm going to give them one spade trick, and they either have to lead spades back to me, which will enable me to make all the spades, or they'll have to lead a diamond, which will allow dummy to make all the diamonds, and I'll be one off. So I'm going to exit with the seven of spades. Throw a diamond away. Five of diamonds. I'm going to finesse. Ace of diamonds. Drops the queen and make the 10 of diamonds for one off. And one off's worth 86.7%. So you're going down at pairs doesn't mean that you're not getting a good score. Obviously, lots of other people were going to be in three no trumps there. If we went and they went 2 and 3 off. So if we got out for one off, we were getting a good score. But it was important to keep track of what was going on and to which hands to lose tricks, etc. Right, on to the next board. And we've got a flat 14 count, but we've got such good intermediates. Yes, the robot system says open one diamond, but this is too good. I think it's got to be upgraded to one no trump. Two diamonds is a transfer to hearts. We haven't got four of them, so we're just going to transfer three no trumps. Right. So now it's giving us a choice between playing in three no trumps and playing in four hearts. So a lot of this hand says playing three no trumps. Queen Jack 10 8 of diamonds says playing three no trumps, and these intermediates. It's just that we've got ace 7 of doubleton of clubs opposite with the same hand as the short trumps, and that says play in four hearts. So there's no doubt that if we had three spades and three clubs here, together with four diamonds and three hearts, we should opt to play in three no trumps. Now it's a lot more depends on what the cards are in partner's hand. But I think I'm going to opt for four hearts because of this ace doubleton in clubs. And that may give us an extra trick in hearts, even if three no trumps, even if partner's got clubs and three no trumps is making. So I'm going to bid four hearts. And we'll see where that leads us. Right, so partner had a double club, so there's a double stop. We can't set up hearts without that. So here's a diamond lead, the three of diamonds. I don't believe they've led away from the king of diamonds. I think it's a singleton, but sometimes it could be. So I'm going to go up with the ace and play hearts. And I'm going to play a low heart towards my king. Go up with the ace, but that's good. Should probably the king of diamonds is coming now, and then a diamond rough. But we've got a small chance. Looks like the track now depends on the spade finesse. Queen of clubs, right? But we've seen. Remember, there were 5 trumps in dummy, and 3 in our hand, which is 8. They had 5. We drew around, and they've had a rough. So 3 of their trumps have gone. So we can draw all of their trumps. And if you look at dummy's hand, the diamond is good, ace king of clubs, and so it's just the spade loser that we might have. So we're going to need to take the spade finesse. Doesn't really matter where we win this club. I've got diamond entry to my hand as well, so we win the club. We'll proceed to draw some trumps. The trump's gone, so we catch the jack of diamonds, still the king of clubs, and then we'll see the spade finesse is right. There's nothing else we can do. Doesn't look it is right. So now I've got the ace of spades and 3 trumps, and we can claim. $4.20, 71%. See, finessed the. If we just look at the hand, here, see, they led the singleton diamond. If we finesse, the king wins. They lead a diamond back. This hand ruffs. Then when this hand wins the ace of hearts, this hand will still have a trump left, and they can play another diamond, get another ruff, and go down. So it was important not to play low on that first one. So how's that? Go back to that. So that was still not so bad. Did anybody stop short of the 3N make? Yes, 3N made, so as well, +1. So, and there wouldn't have been the risk of the diamond ruff, obviously, there you could have played low on that. But you would have to find the jack of diamonds, the jack of hearts rather, but they lay reasonably well. So 3-no trumps turned out better. It was a close decision which way to go. Some features of the hand said bid, as I said, bid 3-no trumps, said bid 4 hearts. Right, here we've got a flat 11 count, and because this is a best hand tournament, it does mean that nobody else has got more than 11 points. So they're pretty evenly distributed around. I do have the major suits, so I really do need to open this hand. I'm first to speak, nobody's passed. I'm going to open 1 diamond, and then hopefully my partner will bid one of a major. No, they bid 2 diamonds, which is in inverted minor suit raise, which means they don't have a 4-card major, but they do have 4 diamonds. I've only got 3, of course, because we play better minor here. So it's forcing to 2-no trumps. But there's an essential principle here. If I bid 2-no trumps, that just says, really should say, I got a minimum hand. If you make a bid that's forcing to a particular, the partner makes a bid that's forcing to a particular level, and you bid to that level, there's something called the principle of fast arrival, which says, I'm not interested, you forced me to this level, partner, but I'm not interested in going any further. I haven't got any more to say. If you've got more to say, you would go along, bid something else below the level to which you're forced. But if you just jump to the level which you're forced, don't pick any daisies along the way. It says, I don't think I could go any further. So I'm just going to bid 2-no trumps here and hope my partner passes. 3 diamonds is 5 plus diamonds. 10, we know they can't have more than 11 points. I don't, it's possible that 3-no trumps comes in and makes 6 diamonds and 3 trumps outside. But I'm not going to take a chance on that. We don't have the points for 3-no trumps. I'm going to pass 3 diamonds. Partner does indeed have 6 diamonds, but not much of a club stop. King of Hearts is led here, so the Queen of Hearts is here as well in the west hand. The Jack's well placed. So I think we're going to have to win this, otherwise, and then play diamonds. Our option is to play the spade finesse. We really want, We want to try and get rid of our club losers. We'd like to use a trick to east first because they can't attack clubs, but they would lead hearts. All right, we don't want to get our winners rough, so we'll have to start with trumps. All right, so we got 9 cards in trumps, 6 in dummy, 3 in our hands. So they got 4. The robot's quite keen to jump up with the ace of hearts, the ace of trumps rather. But we wouldn't want to lose to a singleton jack. That may be a singleton ace. Obviously, the heart's coming there. This is going up with the queen, and now they can give this hand a ruff. No, they're not. Oh, hearts broke 3. Right. Now it's time. So the 8 of hearts is a winner. Well, it's pretty much a 50-50 guess now as to who's got the jack of diamonds. Either hand could have it. The fact the spades broke evenly makes the even break in diamond. Right. So I'm going to cash my 8 of hearts now that all the trumps have gone and the hearts are broken. I'm going to throw a club away. Probably the ace of clubs is right because West had the chance to lead clubs and didn't. Now I'm going to have a difficult decision to make about taking a spade finesse in order to get rid of the other club. But I'm not going to take the spade finesse, but I'm going to. I can drop the queen in 3 rounds. No, and the spade finesse would have been wrong, so I'm just going to lose the ace of clubs now. No real point in postponing the evil day. All the clubs were wrong. Clubs, 5 of clubs. And playing the other tricks. 92% for 3 diamonds plus. Oh, that is surprisingly good. Passed out in lots of tables. I don't think you should pass that hand with 2 4-card majors. You should, there are plenty of 11-point hands in best hand tournaments that I would pass out, but that wasn't one of them. Now here, one that you might, once again, you've got 13 points, but you've got the 2 4-card majors. The odds are that you could make a part score in the major. They may make a part score in the minor, but majors outbid minors. So I've got to open, because I'm playing 5-card majors, I've got to open my better minor. So that's 1 club, 1 diamond, 1 heart, 2 diamonds. Well, I'm going to bid 2 hearts and hope that that will win the auction. No, 3 diamonds. What does double mean here? 16 plus high card points, but 16 minus total. So I don't think I should be bidding 3 hearts here. There's a thing called the law of total tricks, which says basically you should bid to the level of your fit. So if partner's got 4 hearts and I've got 4 hearts, then we should bid as far as 8 tricks in hearts, 2 hearts, and not 9 tricks. If partner's got 5 hearts, they should bid 3 hearts over this 3 diamonds, even if they haven't got many points. So I'm going to pass for the moment. And partners pass, so they should have 4 hearts as well. And they're leading clubs. Excellent. I've got the 3. The queen. I don't think they're that short in clubs, but can now play hearts. Can't see any reason not to play hearts. The robot likes to lead the top. Going up with the ace. Jack of clubs. Let's hope 10 of clubs then. Suspect they haven't. The fact they went up. No, they haven't. Of course, they haven't. And the trumps. What am I doing here? I'll try the 10 to have a look, see what happened come of it. And now they've crashed that. And now if I lead a heart, it gives them a ruff and a discard. So this hand has ace X and spades. I've been in played. So, but if they've got ace X and spades, they were always going to do that. So, is it better to give them a ruff and a discard? I think I'll leave the spade. See what happens. Why have we got the 10? It doesn't matter, so I'll play the 8. There wasn't much we could do about that. So letting them make 3 diamonds was worth 14.3%. Rather spoiled our record. Didn't stop us coming top, but we'll have a look in a moment and see what we perhaps could have done on that last board. It's not available yet, but it'll come up in a moment. Always takes a few minutes, a few seconds for this last board to come and display what the other scores were. Available. But over in all, it was a good result. Meaning, so 3 hearts -2 was better because the robot doesn't double us. Yeah. But really, at pairs, they ought to double 3 hearts. Passing it out would have been best of all. Right. Okay. Well, I hope you found that useful. And compare that with how you did. And I shall see you again next week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you did.